Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hopefully, I find you in a good mood. If you're following the report from yesterday, things are good for you. Um, if you need some personal assistance, yes, there is some readings available. You can go and look at our website, and there is a form to connect to us. But what I want to say with the energies about the next 3 days, okay? You need to be more diligent in understanding the energies. I will try to explain it to you what actually the energy is presenting in there. The moon is going to be going into Libra, that is going to begin to opposing the sun, Chiron, and she's going to be meeting together with the both Liliths. We're going to have divine interventions within that process. We are going to have a preview today I believe that was at 8 o'clock p.m. In there. So stay tuned here within the report. But that is the energy to understand that when you are in a relationship, you're forgetting to be your own self. And when you are in a relationship, that triggers that positions of not being yourself, and you are beginning to act from that lower self of that ego, which is there is a Libra Aries energies. If you properly develop yourself, you're going to be standing about yourself in the relationship where they're going to be accepting you as who you are, not what they need to be. It's the same. Don't change yourself in there, or picturing yourself or painting, I would say, mostly in there yourself just because of the sake of the relationships. There's going to be a lot of tests. Those tests within the relationships, they're going to be all kinds of situations, since the moon is going to be triggering all that in there. We are going to be seeing those intense energies. I'm going to be showing you on the chart. And here is a one thing I want you to be aware of more about it. Don't be aware of about your partner in there. Be aware of more about the understanding of yourself with understanding about the partner. Use the understanding, because that is going to be that growth that it needs to be. The truth is always has to be spoken. It doesn't matter if it's easy, not easy, and so on. When you say the truth, you say what you did, what is going on, and so on and so on. This is going to be tracking to a lot of those energies that they are test for those relationships who are going to be going and build up on that. Okay, there is something sacred as energies that it's coming in here. We're going to be seeing it in there, particularly about tomorrow. Okay, but those energies, they're going to beginning, they're going to show us to us. It's going to be a lot of strength that needs to be brought in, a lot of put yourself together with the put the relationship together. So this is going to be the primary functions of this intense energies, and we're going to be able to hopefully get through it. Some of the relationships, oh, even my throat chakra doesn't work properly when I'm speaking about this because it's a heavy energy. Some of the relationships, they're not going to last. It is what it is, because this energies of the emotions in there that are not primarily matured on the base of the understanding, they're going to be going on what? The misunderstandings. And the misunderstandings going to create the conflicts. They're going to be a pointing of fingers. And here is your trouble. We are talking about the troubles between the two cardinal signs, the beginning of what? Of everything. Okay. Aries is the beginning of life. Libra is the beginning of relationships. And putting everything into these scales of what it has to be balanced and what is not in balance. So, without further ado, here is the chart for you. This is a 7 o'clock energies. Again, we're talking about this work that needs to be done. This particularly job that it has to be. It's pointing out towards the true Lilith. Currently, the true Lilith, it is within divine energies. She took over of the mean Lilith within divine energies. That is one of the divine. He takes you over because he browses all the guilt, the shame, all the things that it's inside of you, pulls them out and says, like, here is the truth. You need to speak your truth for your own self. You're gonna feel these cardinal pressures. You see this red grand square, okay? You see this red square in there and those middle lanes. That is going to be the intensity. But the moon just came out of Virgo. The moon just entering Libra right now. Those relationship is going to be beginning to be tested. You're going to be seeing that like, oh my God, it is the past. It's coming back with me. You're already moving out of the past. The past is in Virgo. Okay. So with that kind of like an energy is beginning in the morning, you're gonna feel like certain things are repeating itself. Certain things will be repeating itself to test you if you are healing from that past. Okay. So this is energies that's gonna come out as well because the moon and the south node they were together overnight. So now we are going into this energies and we're seeing that the sun um, Chiron, Mars, and the midheaven, they're all kind of like in squares in there. We're seeing that because the authority is going to be mad that don't know the truth. But the question is are you the truth? You see, this is going to be that confrontations. You're seeking the truth from your partner, but you're not truthful to your partner. You see, that's what the correlation is between the partnership and your own self. Because you are not good partner with who? With your own self. And this is a one of the tests. You are going to be a good partner from within and a good partner with your partner. This is one of the hardest things. You get through it. All right. 8 o'clock, that transformation process is going to come in the process. Everything is on the table to change. Okay. You're going to have a great energy, great support. The ascendant is very powerful with this. The moon is going to be supporting all this because the moon right now is what? She is trining Pluto. Okay. She is supporting this deep transformations to the unknown. It's like this is unknown territory to me. I never thought that I have to be honest within myself, to be honest within my relationship. I never done that. Always had to do sacrifices. Always had to hiding something in this something. But I see that this hiding is something create disbalance with me that I put this disbalance into my partner. And now you see it. Okay. And this is going to be the big test because we are going to have what? We are going to be having a full moon at Libra. And this is going to be the one of the tests. That full moon is going to be some challenging everything that you probably experiencing from within you because the sun it is coming with what with Chiron. All right. 9 o'clock energies, the ascendant is going to be in Gemini with Jupiter. That is it, the growth within the communications. How you going to communicate? How you going to be talking to it? How you going to be a socializing? Okay. This is going to be that growth and there, maturing in there, expanding. All right. In the negative way, that energies can comes in and it's kind of like self-sabotaging because that it squares the north node because this is the future where we are going in there. But the future is based on what? The future is based out of the past because in the past it presents that situations that we're having in the present because the future has not come in yet to become a present. So, with those kind of like interesting moments and those interesting energies, you're going to be understanding that you need to change. You're going to be understanding that you need to find the courage, the strength, and the power as the moon is sextiling Mars. Mars is where? In Cancer. Talking about cardinal sign situations. Okay. So now with those energies particularly, we are going to be seeing some a very powerful understanding about relationship, family, and self. Okay, we've been dealing it a lot with Mars, and Mars is doing hopefully Mars in you is doing the best is it can. Take a look what you have in the end of Cancer, because this is where your Mars is gonna beginning to pull your triggers. Okay, so is the Moon. Where is it? Libra in your chart. Where is gonna be trigger in there? Okay, if that is in the 10th house, your service, your public service that you're doing in there. Okay, that your role as a leader and so on. That's in the second house. That is in the relationships. That is in the sixth house. Your healer. What is your healer? What kind of like a free service you're doing? Right? That's what you have to take in perspective of thinking what you knew. All right, 10 o'clock, midheaven, it's going to be at Pisces. Divine energies with the moon. Very, very interesting, very powerful moments within those energies. There's going to be a lot of freedom within this because what's going to set you free is the truth. The truth will set you free. But that is going to be beginning from where? What do you learn about the truth and what are you learning to lie? Guess where? In the family. Okay. And that's what the moon, it's squaring the ascendant. It shows up like there is no balance here. Why are you lying to me? You see, people who lying as a child, they begin to lie as an adult. Okay. So it's very hard to kind of like get through what you knew when you were used to it, to the lying. Okay. So there is going to be a lot of truth that's going to comes out because this is going to be a trigger from who? The true Lilith. And they're going to be coming together. They are going to be putting into you trial. It's kind of like you go into a judgment, okay, like a judgment date in the Bible. Hopefully that's not going to happen. But some of you is going to be feeling exactly like this. All right, 11 o'clock. The midheaven is going to be with Venus. Venus is right now within this exaltations. He's like, nobody loves me, nobody gets me. There is nobody understands me there. Particularly, we're talking about with those energies within the soul, a soul connection, and so on. We need to understand there is some magic is going on at the same time. That is it between Mars and Venus. And when a Venus is turning direct, she's going to be joining Saturn, and that energy is with Mars. Mars is Saturn is going to be represents this third energies of the divine. That it's going to be this energy of feminine and masculine unifications within yourself. Then you're going to be finding what the truth is. But now you can't find the truth. You can't develop a true love of masculine and feminine energies within yourself if you guess what your intuition and yourself as an ego in there is not truth to your own self. So this is why those tests that it's going to come in the next 3 days, they're going to be very interesting and powerful. Talking about 12 o'clock Mercury, it is already going on. He's been going on direct. Thank God the communications are going forward. Things are flying fast messages as they can because they're coming from a spirit, common sense, right? But is the common sense is the right sense or is it illusion? Because this is a Pisces. We are talking about duality. Something that it's been given it, it may be not what it is. So whatever you hear, whatever you look, whatever you got, please take your time to verify it. Verification is going to be one of the biggest things right now within the age of Aquarius because too many things, too many lies, and too many flies, right? So seeing it with this, that's going to be responsibility of who? Mars is coming in the horizon. He's like, I'm enough within this. I grow up with this. I gotta stop with this. I outgrow it within there. And this is this masculine development with Saturn and Mars trine. Since if Venus is going to be there, that truth is going to be within a both individual when they first do it what? The truth from within. All right. Talking about the next hour, it's going to be at 1 o'clock and afternoon. That's going to be the time with the authority. We're seeing that this energy is squaring Mars, and it's going to beginning pretty soon to affecting also Pluto. We're seeing it those energies with Lilith. You may not seeing it yet from within yourself, but you're going to be able to see it because if you bump it up a little bit, You're seeing it how much is get with this energies. All right. But let's not go in there yet because it's a little bit too early for you. I'm gonna be waiting for the 8 p.m. to show you what actually is going on. As the ascendant goes into Leo, it's going to be this energies that is going to be looking at within your development within yourself. Okay, where you've been developed, where you're underdeveloped, what do you need to improve, what do you need to see it in there within yourself. Take a look at it. Where is your sun? And look at it, the opposite sign, and take a look at it, the Sabian symbol of meaning. That can help you, in a way, to see where your authority is going towards to it. For example, if you're Libra like me, if your sun is at 13 degrees of Libra, you should go take a look at it, 13 degrees of Aries. See what you have to develop within yourself on that 13 degrees. What is that 13 degrees represent? Okay, that is giving you as an homework. Let me know how it goes in the comments. All right. Okay. Next hour, we are going to be talking about money. Okay, currently the situations with about the money, particularly that Venus is a retrograde, she's also responsible about the money, the abundance. Okay, this energy is going to come out, but that is going to be opposing the Lilith and Pluto. A lot of new way of understandings about this is okay. Just to have a lot of money and not doing anything with it, that's not love. That is a what stinginess. You basically want to have more and more money without spending the money, but you don't know what to use the money for. Where is that goes? Nowhere, right? So talking about within those energies that gonna comes out, they're gonna trigger, but at the same time, there's gonna be this like I have no money, I have no situations. Why I put up myself within this? You have to look at who yourself. Okay, because maybe some of the things of the relationship, maybe you screw up other people in a relationship, maybe you did something within a partnership in a business, maybe there is something comes in and here's the guilt that gonna comes in and a karma is catching up towards you. That's how it goes. Okay. But karma's catching up to you. So you can be what? True within your own self. We talk about it, a lot of truths it's gonna comes out, but the people still don't believe in that. But they're coming out, like it or not. They are coming out in situations of pointing out you to be your truth. All right. 3 o'clock, meet heaven, it's with Uranus. Very beautiful, powerful energies of you deciding to change. Yeah, it is time to change. It is a time for you to grow. Yes, it is a time for you to have a happy life. Yes, you're worth it. Yes, you can create this life in the earth. Yes, you can have a home. Yes, you can have a job. If you can go ahead and do everything that you need into the material world, all you need is one thing: change yourself and be true to yourself, your ability, your capability. And when you're making a new contracts, keep them because this when you have a spoken words in there to it, you're making a contract in the front of the universe. A lot of the people don't get that, and this is why karma is coming back to you because the words are what? Energy. Energy that you're going to be performing, energy that you making it first of all to your own self, but second of all it's within the universe. Okay. All right. Meet Kevin. It's going to be at the Gemini socializing process. It's going to be a very beautiful time because you realize that it's time for honest conversations. Okay. It's time to have these honest conversations from within yourself. You're going to feel it within the air. You're going to feel the freedom within the air, which is the air represents. Air is represents the freedom. Okay. Freedom. You're free to fly, to go, to do whatever you want to do with it. Okay, but are you really free if you don't allow yourself to be free? And ascendant that it's going to be from Virgo is going to be like, where should I flying? Do you have a wings though? That's a whole another questions that you may have to ask yourself. As the ascendant is squaring Jupiter, have you grown it those wings from within yourself? All right, midheaven is going to be at Jupiter. We're seeing at this divine energies from the sun that was yesterday. It's about these organizations. Where is the organizations? That is what the authority is going to be asking you. It's going to be hold you what and accountable. He's going to be holding accountable the moon. Oh, you said that. We're talking about feminine, the primary feminine and masculine energies. Here, you did this in the past. You didn't keep your words. You said you're gonna do this, but you never did it. You said this, you said that, and this is what is gonna come out. How grown up you are to forgive, to understand, to accept, and to see the best as you can do at the current present moment. To hold, not to hold because of any reasons, is to hold because it's the right thing to do. That is the one of the test. Okay. Um, Meet Kevin, that is in a Cancer in the next hour. We are going to be seeing it at 6 o'clock. It's about that transformations. So we're seeing that similar energies. But right now, the ascendant that it's moving into Libra is pointing out this North Node situations that we are having. Already the both Liliths are squaring Mars. This is gonna beginning to put some lots of pressure of Mars, who is already at pressure from the authorities. Like, what the heck it is going on here? Okay, you're gonna feel these pressures. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like that. Going around it's so much. Just don't go over from this pointing the fingers to create more issues. Hi, 7 o'clock energies is coming. We're seeing how the energies is boiling as the ascendant points out that the moon is going to be start pretty soon opposing the sun. We're going to start feeling it, the full moon. We start feeling it, those energies. They're going to be feeling at this. It's like you feel like something is not right with you, something is not right about the partner. They may be lie, cheat, hide, or something that it's within you. All this energy is going to come into your head. Okay. We're talking about the sun is in Aries. You're in your head, you're in your mind. Where is your spirit? Your spirit is Pluto. He's an Aquarius. You to reinnovate yourself. That's the one thing you should take a look and see it within there. But most of the people don't. Okay, most of the people don't there. So your authorities, you have to look at it to what? To the growth, to these beautiful energies of Jupiter. You to learn how to communicate, because otherwise you will create a lot of misunderstanding. Here it's the 8 o'clock energy. I was talking to you guys. That 8 o'clock energy, this is going to be the energies of the full moon. We're going to be seeing it. The sun is with Chiron, triggers all the unhealed situations. That is going to be a T squaring Mars. It's going to be a T squaring Pluto. This is going to be some a major recipe for disaster. Okay, if you do not understand that the divine is testing you, it's going to be pushing you like on a pressure cooker from within yourself, just so you can be that truth. We are talking about that. You see it at where the ascendant is on your screen. In there, just right below the ascendant, there is it, the true Lilith and the mean Lilith. I'm talking about that particular energies to understand what's going on in the next 3 days. Here is what happens tomorrow. And here, what's happening day after tomorrow. Okay, so all these energies that it's going to be coming in the next 3 days, please be aware of. Okay, and don't create an elephant from a fly. All right, that's not going to fly. Sooner or later, the universe is going to understand that you basically did something that you should have not done in the first place. But that's what it is about, that test. Whoever fails, repeat. Whoever pass, great. Here is that union. Here's that support from the divine. Here's is everything because you passed the test. Okay, it's going to be one of the things you're going to be seeing it and looking at within yourself. All right, so this energy of 8 o'clock is going to have a lot of intensity. It's going to be depending of what midheaven it's with Mars, the inner work that you are doing within you, how strong you are to sustain these intense energies, and where is your abilities are standing at. Your abilities are standing out within what? You're looking at towards Venus. You're looking at towards Saturn. You're looking at about this Tor um, taught energies. Okay, you're looking at this powerful gods that they can comes in and they can go ahead and help. Okay, so thinking about it like Isis and Osiris and that. All right, take a look all those energies inside of it. Why did they sustain? Because they overcome everything. They overcome some things. All right, and you're gonna be able to overcome it. All right. Next hour, the things all of a sudden is gonna be calm down. That is gonna be pretty good for you. You're gonna be like, oh my God, what it was this? It's only a preview to tell you, get yourself ready. This is how it's gonna be feel like. Take it a little bit more as a training session, okay? Because that training it's gonna comes in, it's gonna be trigger, and it's gonna be testing you out. And this is why you're gonna be learning a lot of things today. Okay, it is about that the moon is trining Pluto. It's about transformations. It's all about you, to your transformation. It's not about something else in there. So we seen that the Liliths they are both under the divine energies from North Node, Mercury. Uranus is getting active within that yacht. Is beginning to point out those situations in there. And here is one of the people seeing the things they're beginning to change, but how they going to be changing in the good or in the bad way? And how it's going to be depending of your Mars. Okay. Actions. That's what I'm talking about. Where's your actions will be? Are they family oriented? Are they self oriented? Are they going to be fighting the transitions? Are they going to be fighting these energies that they're trying to change you for better? Because you want to be hiding the truths within you. Because you're thinking when the truth comes out, people are not going to be with you. But you're living a what? You're living a fake life. You're living in the matrix, not in the true life. All right. On the next hour, that's going to be at 10 o'clock. Meet Kevin's going to be at Virgo, pointing out this divine energies towards Pluto, organizing the divine plan. It is organized by the divine. Like it or not, it is what it is. Okay. You may gonna not feeling it, not understanding, not comprehending, but that's how it goes. Whoever understood, whoever understands knows how to navigate it. Who doesn't does not know. And this is one of the you're gonna be start using the gravity in there. That's gonna be creating the magnetic field of resonance. You're gonna be resonate. Oh, with this I can attract, with this I can push. So you have to look at what you need to push and what you need to attract. Attract the truth and push the lies. You're gonna see a lot of freedom. It's gonna come and go to you, I hope. All right, 11 o'clock. Meet Kevin's going to be at Virgo. That is going to be opposing the North Node and squaring Jupiter. Usually, this is one of the tests of self-sabotage in there. If you are double doubting, if you're double thinking, can I say the truth? Can I be the truth? Can I make it in there? Can I be able? And so on and so on. You're going to get a lot of support on this. First of all, the sun and a Chiron is divine energies without midheaven. And the second of all, that is going to be these divine organizations that it's going to be coming from the inner world that you're doing. Then from that energy is going to who? To Uranus. From Uranus, it spreads to Mars. It spreads to the North Node. And now we're seeing at this beautiful ascendant that it's going to be at Scorpio. Because at the end, when you come out, when the moon is going to come out of this Scorpio, we're going to be seeing it in about a few days in there. We're going to be feeling it, that energies. But until there, right? We have to go through this heavy, heavy energies. So this is pretty much what is it right now. Hopefully that is going to be helping it to you. I'm just going to give you a heads up about tomorrow. Tomorrow the moon also is going to be at Libra. We're going to be seeing that energies as the ending of the day. The moon is going to be in divine energies from Uranus, the North Node, the Mercury. You're going to see this. That is the time of you to do the right things. But we're going to feel the intensity of the authority. We're going to be feeling Mars. It's kind of like everything is going to be holding you accountable. If you don't have the proper energies and operate from the divine, things can go south before you say, I. Okay. Don't create conflicts. Stay away in there as much as impossible, but stay within the truth. Okay. Stay within the truth and have an honest conversations. And that is the key in there. Because with these honest conversations, the souls begins to open, which is Pluto, and the things is gonna open up from there for a better future to come. All right, guys. So we're seeing that Venus is going to be stopping to be a retrograde because she wants to move forward. And that is it, one of the energies you also have to pay attention from within you. Your love all of a sudden is going to rising, and that beautiful trines from Mars is going to start kicking. But that is going to be after you pass the test. Okay. So stay on your toes. Be putting your senses out there, feel the emotions, feel the energies. And as I said, what is belong to you is going to belong to you. You will learn what you attract and what to push away. Feel love, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for the comments. Keep them coming. They're helping everyone here in the channel. Much love to you. I'll see you tomorrow.